let's get to the point. So the two topics that I want to discuss this week, the first one is our performance for the week, and the second one will be the consistency rule in regards to the PA account. And before we get started, just a quick disclaimer. This is for informational and entertainment purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decision. How's it going? It's Rocky. Welcome to week 13 in the year 2024. It is the last week of the quarter. And if you're new to my channel and you wanted to follow along with my journey trading the futures market, in the community tab, I do post my daily activities on there. So if you wanted to ever just see a quick snapshot of how I did, and the reason I do this is this diary helps me out with my trading. And it's a good way also to just relate to someone if you are also having a similar journey. And basically on the week, this is how I track how I'm doing. And right now we are on week 13. Pretty happy to say that for this week, we're back to green. So for the week, the total is $479.20. And the running total so far from that one PA is $1,699.10. So you can see my entire progression here for the year 2024. The first 7 weeks, I kept failing and failing a lot of evaluation accounts. And if you missed this content here, I'll put a link above. I did go through how much I've spent on expenses so far on these evaluation accounts. And then finally, on week number 8, we finally got a PA at this time, which I blew up all of a sudden within 2 weeks. Past 6 months or so of me switching to the prop firm funding firm route as opposed to trading my own money, there was a steep learning curve for me, and I always knew the root cause, and I always knew I had a good understanding of the way I trade. I just needed to fix a lot of these issues that I was having by switching to using funding firms. And essentially, for the past 4 weeks, it's been a stronger way of trading, as you can see in here. Been 3 green weeks and 1 red week. And a lot of that is really just focusing on my max risk. So I had this content here where I talked a lot about that max risk, and that has really helped with my discipline. So uh, just a just a quick overview on our performance for this week. I did have one bad day right here, where I did not follow my max risk. I went with a gut trade, and that was pretty bad. But thankfully, the next day I really focused a lot. It's not sustainable, but I traded both the EU hours and the US hours and really focused on this, and we're able to end the week green. So pretty happy with that. And the pretty important part about this is we are now at a minimum threshold to request a withdrawal. So with a 25K account, you need a minimum of 1,600 to be able to withdraw from the account or a request for a withdrawal, and also trading a minimum of 10 days. So the next topic that I do want to talk about now is the consistency rule that occurs with Top Step. And there is a FAQ here, so please, if you ever have any questions about this prop firm, their FAQ or their frequently asked questions section is pretty helpful. And the importance part about this consistency rule is they want to make sure that those that are trading are not gambling, right? They're not just, gaming the system or trading in a way that is not sustainable. Because the idea is it's a partnership between you as a trader and the firm itself, where you both will make money over time if you are trading properly. So with the consistency rule here, they have a rule that's referred to as the 30% rule. And with this 30% rule, what this essentially means is that your best day in your account can't be more than 30% of your profit. So we're going to repeat that. Best day can't be more than 30% of your profit. All right, so let's calculate if we actually met the 30% rule for withdrawal. Our best day so far in this journey of the PA, which I've been trading for 19 days now, is $679.50. And our grand total for our profit so far for this PA is $1,699.50. $679.10. So to calculate what our percentage is, what you then do is for the numerator, it's $679.10, and we will divide that by our total of $1,699.10, and that gives us, let's multiply that by 100. That gives us a 40%. So that our best day is at 40%, which is above the 30% rule, which probably means that if I make a request for withdrawal on the first, I probably wouldn't be approved, but that's totally okay. You're not punished for trading well, right? So all you just have to do, or in my case, all I have to do is just keep trading. I have until the 5th to just keep trading, and I need the buffer anyway to be able, because I do want to request the max, which is $1,500, and that would then basically subtract that for your total profit. And depending on how you trade, you need that buffer to continue trading that account without blowing it up. So I know that on Monday I will not be approved, but I have the entire week, and the focus here is long term, not the short term. I mean, it'd be great to make this withdrawal, but I'll probably keep trading it for a few days until my percentages is lower. But then, of course, there's also the risk that I go below the minimum, right? But we'll see. Let me know in the comments below on what you would do if you were in my case. Would you, like what I said, just keep trading, trade small until my percentage is lower? Or second one is, I know that I've been consistent, so just send a request anyway, and maybe they'll let me withdraw, or any other suggestions you may have. Anyway, that's the update I have for the week. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you for joining me in this journey. If you did not enjoy this content, give me another chance, and hopefully on the next one you like what you see. All right, have a good one.